What's up, everybody? All right, we're going over Jordan Poole today. If you guys haven't noticed, this week I uploaded all my videos. I've been slacking the last month, but I had them done. I just didn't post them on YouTube. So today's video is going to be on Jordan Poole. If you guys haven't watched, one of the more skilled players in the playoffs, from footwork to shooting, his finishing ability, his athleticism. He's probably going to be one of the new norms, and because of his ability to do everything at a high level, he's got star potential. Obviously with Clay, Draymond, Steph, he could be that third guy on offense, to be quite honest. And so let's check it out. Let's watch some film here. So what we're gonna do is kind of go through a couple clips from the second and third game. So it's gonna go back and forth, but the different skills that in the moves that he has done have been done at a high level. So check it out. So this first one, I like this because this is a simple action, right? Kevin Looney, post entry to Draymond. Poole gets a screen from Looney, and all he does is come around, uses the screen very well. So this 1-2 pull up for three. All right, very simple, no bag. We'll get into his bag sooner than later, but like I said, it's very important that simplicity sometimes. I talk about guys having bags, girls having bags, but at the end of the day, it's about putting the ball on the rim. So if it means you're wide open, just coming off a screen, that's what it is. So I just worked on this literally probably this past week with a couple of players. Roll the ball to yourself and then push off and get into space. That's what he did here. So if you watch, he gets there, he pushes off that right foot right here. Boom. Get into space, left, right, shot. Boom. All right, here we have a little bag action. This is from the second game. He loses the ball, but I've never seen this before. I have never seen somebody sidestep pump fake. He does a through bound here, kind of relaxes. Notice how he comes up. And this is what I was talking about to players. It's okay to stand up when you do moves, but then be able to drop low to be able to explode. Here, he pump fakes, takes a wide step with his foot. You guys can't see it. His foot's right there. And he steps in, shot. That's super tough. All right, second game again. This is tough too. I love this move. Shimmy. Just rips the ball shoulder to shoulder. Now, when we do shimmies, people tend to turn their body or do it too fast. If you notice, everyone can see him moving. It's not like he even did it super fast. He did it to where the defender can read it, but then did it so violently because the defender thought he was going to drive the one side, and then he decided to go to the other. And then he attacks the other thing here. He gets him leaning, so step up. See, he moves on that first jab, and on the second one, you see he opens up this way. Now, and so when he does that, he attacks his hip right here. And I talked about this with players to get by, and then first step finish, because one, it's the quicker finish, because if he took a second step, pretty sure that's Joker. But even though he's not a shot blocker, he could have got there and made it a tougher layup. First step finish, extension. Look at him extend past, I think this is Aaron Gordon. Ball's right here. Hands right here. Pretty close. This one's tough. Come off the screen. Snake. Step back. So that situation you don't see too often. He loses the ball. Balenka, big and pop guy. So essentially, Joker's got to stay in front. And Jordan sees that he's cross stepping. And because of that, he sees an opportunity to attack. In all honesty, he probably could have just drove right by him because of his speed and quickness in his first step. But he sees the ability that Jokic can't really stop and turn quick enough, so he kind of feels his space. Push crosses, help side, I think it's Jeff Green. So instead of turning this corner here, he steps back. See, he was jumped into help. Simple step back, wide open shot. All right, yeah, like this is a little complex, but it's pretty simple. Use the screen, snake it, step back. But as you get more reps on the pick and roll, that will become second nature. Here's very simple, great ball movement. The ability to shoot the ball is so important. And the only reason why I want to show this is just because, like I said, simple. This is pretty deep, but watch his form. He's ready to shoot, and he catches it high, and then he dips the ball. As shooters, I've been telling players it's okay to dip the ball to get momentum to go into their shot. Elbow is lower than his shoulder height. If you can't see, his shoulder height's here. His elbow's right there. When you shoot it from that deep, you got to be able to drive it up. So when you're almost push the ball. Guide hand, look at that follow through. Guide hand looks very good. Hand off. Very simple. Attack. Euro step to cut off. This is beautiful. All right, so Draymond didn't hand the ball off to Steph. Steph went back door. So to reverse the ball, this is like a team concept. Like you don't want to have the ball in one spot too long. Steph cuts. He could have technically threw the ball over the top, but this is what I'm saying. Look at the amount of space between the two. Jordan Poole can shoot, so he notices that he felt that Aaron Gordon was gonna close out strong because he wasn't there. If Aaron was there, it's a different story. This drive doesn't happen. But because he had so much space, he had more ground to cover. So on that closeout, Jordan sees that and feels that, and he thinks drive. So now he Euro steps because he wants to cut off. Now, Aaron isn't on his side, so he can't veer step. We'll talk about a veer. We'll have a clip of Jordan doing a veer in a second. But so he Euro steps to keep the shot blocker Aaron Gordon on his back, steps to the side, same hand finish on the opposite side. So he drove right, finished on the right with the right hand on the left side. Game two again. And I literally just worked on this yesterday with one of my players. Congratulations to her, by the way. She won Class B New York State Player of the Year. Basically, he threw the ball out, went 1-2 into the shot, and gets fouled off the handoff. All right. Dribble handoff, depending on space, right? There's space here, so you can dribble with your outside hand. If somebody was trailing you tight, you throw it with the inside hand. Good shot. Good footwork. It's all important. Defense leads to offense. This is why it's important to lock up. Jordan closed out, hands high. He jumped because he left DeMarcus Cousins wide open. So he knew the pass was going to come and anticipate. That's good anticipation. Here, this is a little freaky. Between the legs, hangs the ball, and then went inverted 1-2. So he went right, left, down the middle into his pull-up. And you see how he's holding his follow-through? I'd be yelling at my players to hold their follow-through. All right, this is nice. Steph throws it up. Jordan catches it and hezzies into that pull up because he's feeling it. Boogie lifts. You see him coming up. Now he push crosses. Now watch this. Watch that hand on his back, upper hip, lower back. Like you can legally push off as long as it's not a full extension. So he just taps him on his back, and even that little tap, that small tap, can get the defender to lean like this. You see that? How he has to stop and decelerate on that step so hard, and then Jordan steps back to create separation between the 7 foot 6'11" DeMarcus Cousins. All right, watch it one more time, full speed. That's so tough. Jordan Poole is a skilled guy. I like this. They switch, go screen, or he's about to slip. No, it's not a go screen. He tries to slip. And all he does is it's simple in and out, gets downhill, and extends and finishes. All right, here's our veer step. All right, so what he does here, I just put this on Instagram. There's a speed stop behind. Look how hard Aaron is chasing him. Once he does this, like it's over. Once you're chasing somebody as skilled as like a Steph, Kyrie, Jordan Poole, Damian Lillard, Darius Garland, it's over. So boom, look at that. Now he kind of push crosses. Now he's chasing him. Now, like I said in the film, there's space here. There's no help side. So what he does, he takes an outside step, inside step into the defender to take away his ability to jump and contest the layup. And because of that, and he bumps him in control. If you notice, he's on balance. And with that bump, like I tell players, the bump is to kind of level you out so you can get a better angle to get it off the glass and finish and draw the foul. One more time, just watch the full clip. It's a great series, great show why we veer step and do these drills. All right. Here's this very simple action. Like I said, relax, hard step to get a dribble handoff, backdoor. Super tough. All right. This is why I said changing heights with the ball and without the ball. Look how he's just standing up. Then he drops low. Hard jab. Come and get the ball. Backdoor. Very important. Pace, height, ball handler, and off ball. Pump fake. So I like this for the fact baseline drive. Somebody needs to shoot to the corner quicker. That's the only issue I'd have. But because he went late and the defender's chasing him, you got to respect his ability to shoot the ball. So Jordan sees that, he pump fakes, gets him, little punch sidestep, waited a little bit long because he came back into the play. That was a great defensive effort. But using the defense's momentum against them with the ball, without the ball is important. So one more time, shoots to the corner, goes from here, shoots the low wing, short corner, 3, pump fake, defender goes by, punch, sidestep, and up. Like I said, we're going back between the two games. Very simple. I like this. That's just tough. He attacks the hip, decides not to go downhill. He could have went downhill easily, but he was on his Steph Curry 2-3 turnaround. Super tough. Once again, very simple. Backdoor, easiest of actions. I don't even know if that's a foul, but like I said, Austin Rivers was pissed off because they were supposed to be a switch. Jeff Green just stood there. Nice lead pass, outside hand finish, left hand on the left side. Boom. Boom. Like I said, sometimes basketball is just making the right cut, making this simple pass. Last clip here, nothing crazy. Drive. That was just super cool. That ability to go up, I thought he was going to dunk it, to bring it down and then jelly it right there. Little English. So that's difficult. But all right, this is a 15-minute video. Like I said, the YouTube series is more for players that are trying to learn and understand the game. I feel like if you sit down and watch this and learn, this is how you watch film. You watch at highlights and then you break it down, like what's going on around them, how the help side defense is, so you can kind of be more of a cerebral player, like understanding spacing, understanding angles. Yeah, you're not going to do that while you're on the court, but just understanding that and thinking something like, okay, if I drive and I attack his hip or her hip, how is she going to react? If she cuts me off, I just pull back. If she doesn't, I'm going to drive to the rim. Just keeping it simple, having the knowledge, and then understanding how to apply it. So, all right, check this out one more time. Share it if you can, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.